Pubkeeper is a communications layer that allows disparate devices to communicate with one another in real time. Let's show you how it works.
Here we have a system with 3 nodes. A lightweight edge node that only supports communication over MQTT, a web browser that only supports communication over WebSockets, and a gateway node that supports both of those protocols. Now let's say the gateway node wants to subscribe to some temperature data. It tells Pubkeeper that it wants that type of data, but nothing happens because no one is publishing it yet. Later on, the edge node comes online and informs Pubkeeper that it now has some temperature data. Pubkeeper remembers the gateway node as a subscriber from before and realizes that they share a common protocol, MQTT. The Pubkeeper server informs both of these nodes that they should communicate and that they should use MQTT. From then on, these 2 nodes have a peer-to-peer connection using MQTT, and the Pubkeeper server isn't involved. Now let's say a web browser comes along and also wants that temperature data. It informs the Pubkeeper server that it wants to subscribe and that it supports WebSockets. Pubkeeper sees that there is a publisher of temperature data, the edge node, but that the node doesn't support WebSockets. However, Pubkeeper is smart. It sees that the gateway node does support WebSockets and that it can speak to the edge node over MQTT. So Pubkeeper builds a bridge using all 3 nodes. It sends a message to the edge node to communicate to the gateway with MQTT, and also a message to the web browser to communicate to the gateway using WebSockets. At the same time, it sends a message to the gateway to tell it to act as a bridge between those 2 protocols. Then, the edge node is communicating via the gateway node to the web browser. The best part? These bridges can be as long as you need and are end-to-end encrypted the whole way. Eventually, distributed systems become too complex for humans to reason about. Fortunately, we have Pubkeeper to keep track of all the different topics, protocols, and devices in the system for us.